Thank you for listening to MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. This week, we've got Costa Philippou, who is headlining UFC Fight Night 35 against Luke Rockhold. Costa's actually talked to a mutual friend of ours, Doug Crosby, out of New York.
Oh,
About 2 days ago, I talked to him about you, and I just happened to mention some of the other fighters that out of the East Coast I actually like to watch and like to fight, whatever, or like to see fight. And of course, I mentioned your name, and he was like, "Oh yeah, what a great guy. He's completely different now that he's changed camps. He's so much better. He's got a completely different attitude." And I was like, "Wow!" Like I didn't. I noticed that he is a little bit better fighter, but I didn't notice that like this whole attitude change, whatever.
yeah,
Has there been like a huge mental attitude difference in you that since you changed camps?
yeah, definitely. I'm in a better place. Definitely. That's why I needed a change to begin with. It was a personal choice. I just needed a different environment. I moved. I used to live in Queens. I moved to Long Island again. I changed camps. I did a complete 180 with my life, and I'm in a better place. Definitely.
Now, most fighters when they do that, change camps, change living locations. Basically, for those of them at home that don't understand, moving from Queens to Long Island, you might as well be moving to a completely different country because it's a different attitude, it's a different mindset, it's different everything. Most fighters that do
Yeah.
that, it completely destroys them for the first couple of fights. Like it's such a long learning curve, but you came out of the box just on fire and seemed to be so much better. Even in your loss to Francis Carmouche, you were a better fighter than you were before. It was a personal choice, but were you kind of forced into making this decision to change, or was it one of those things that it was just time to make a different change and have a different place in your life?
No, I wasn't. I definitely wasn't forced to change camps. It was just a choice that I felt that I needed. I just had had to do something to get peace of mind because I don't know. Everything was kind of routine for me, and I just felt that something needed to change, and I went ahead. I moved out of Queens. I came to Long Island. I moved out of my camp. I came to a different gym. I just surround myself with different people, different team, different teammates, and I feel right at home. I'm in a better place in my life, definitely. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about everything being better. Let's talk about how this fight's going to go with Luke Rockhold now. It's Luke is obviously a very good competitor. He didn't do very well jumping into the UFC, obviously, in his first couple of fights, banging into Vitor Belfort, getting heel kicked, and now he's a highlight reel. But he's a very gamed opponent. He understands MMA as a whole and understands how the fight game is going to go. What do you think Luke is going to do to you when you guys fight? And do you think he's had to learn anything different to be able to deal with your kind of style?
Uh, I think Luke is a well-rounded fighter. I don't think he made any changes as far as facing me. The guy is good at any aspect of the fight, ground, striking, whatever the fight goes, he'll be ready. I just think he's going to try to make a statement and just push the pace and try to finish the fight. And that's fine by me. It is what it is. I just want to make it an exciting fight, and I'm up for it. I can't wait. I'm very excited that the UFC is giving me the opportunity to headline a show, and they're putting their trust in me. And I just want to put out a good show and show them that I'm up for it.
It does. You say thank you to the UFC for giving the opportunity to headline a show. Is there any added pressure to headline a show, meaning that you've got a loss, you're coming into this next fight, you've got to get it. You don't have to get a win to stay in the company, but you definitely got to show that you could show a good showing. Does it feel like there's more pressure added on you by being a headliner as opposed to just being a guy that's on the main card?
Yeah, definitely. There's added pressure, first of all, it's a 5-round fight, and get to fight a guy that was a former champion. Yes, in a different organization, but still the guy fought a lot of big names, and he's been fighting for a while. He's a great fighter, so it's definitely added pressure for fighting 5 rounds, something that I never did, and he did before. And all the pressure will be on me now. I'm headlining the show, so everybody's attention is on me and Luke. So I have to make it into an exciting fight. I definitely don't want to repeat the last showing I had.
Yeah, I got to tell you something. In the 1,000+ interviews that I've done, every time that I ask that question, every single fighter but you has said, "Yeah, no, there's no added pressure. It's just another fight. It's another day at the office. There's no problem." You're the first guy that has
Yeah.
honestly said, "Yes, there's more added pressure," and that's one
Uh,
of the reasons why I love interviewing you, because you really don't. You're not trying to give me answers that you think the fans are going to like to hear. You're giving me the answers that you honestly believe, which gives us so much more insight to you as a fighter. Because truly,
well,
that amount
yeah.
of pressure is something that anybody can deal with, but only if they admit that that pressure is there.
What you see is what you get with me. If it was just another fight, everybody would be able to do it, and everybody would be champions, everybody would be fighters, and everybody would be able to fight in front of the camera and in front of thousands of people. Of course, every time you walk in the cage, you know it better than anybody else that there's added pressure headlining a show. And there's a lot of things to stress out about. It's a 5-round fight. It's against a top contender. It's a lot of things to worry about. Yes, I'm stressing, but you know what? Last time I didn't, and I I didn't show anything. So maybe this time the other stress will help me um, showcase my skills.
Okay, last question before I let you out of here. It's the beginning of 2014. It's New Year's resolution time. I don't care what you think you're going to do in 2014, because you're going to win every fight. You're going to have the belt at the end of the year. You're going to make a lot of money. That's basically what every fighter's saying. Besides moving camps in 2013, what is another significant thing that changed and happened in your life that's going to propel you to be the fighter that we're going to see here in 2014? A big life changer. Some of these other fighters have said, well, they're finally dating somebody that has that gives them their full support. A lot of other guys have said that they've gone through bankruptcy, but they have all that pressure coming off them now because they have to worry about the finances. Like, there's a lot of different answers that have been coming at me. I want to know from you, besides changing camps and moving to Long Island from Queens, what's been another significant life event that happened in 2013 that's going to propel us to see the kind of fighter we're going to have in 2014?
Listen, I've been working the last couple of years trying to get myself to the point that I'll be comfortable with money, because everybody has issues with money. And I have to say, in a pretty good place with financially. I'm in a good relationship. I moved to a different gym, and I didn't just find good teammates and good trainers. I found a family, and that motivates me to go in the gym and push myself. Because sometimes it gets boring and you're not in the mood to get out of bed. And I just wake up every morning, and I'm excited to get out of bed and go work. And I bought my own house. I'm actually, as we're speaking right now, there's people working in my house. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now besides fighting. And I'm healthy. For a change, I'm in a good place in my life, and I feel very fortunate that I am at the point that I am right now. And I don't know what the future holds for me, but I don't know. At this point, I see all good things coming my way. So I can't wait to fight, finish a fight, come back. I don't know. There's a lot of good things going on in my life right now, so I'm very happy, I have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Costa Philippou, who's getting ready to fight Luke Rockhold January 15th down in Duluth, Georgia. That's UFC Fight Night 35. Costa, thanks for coming on here with us. I appreciate it. Get back to getting on the workers for working on your house, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Bye.